never know how to start these things off.
Yeah,
it's because I'm a terrible vlogger. Like it's like I'm a mediocre pilot, I'm a mediocre vlogger. I'm an engineer.
You can always do voiceover after.
Yeah, that works sometimes. But I figure an awkward start like that sometimes good. So you guys have hopefully been enjoying the flight so far. I've been loving it because I never get to sit back and actually enjoy a flight. This is a really unique opportunity because I've been wanting to get into Amphibian. So this is Mark from PilotWorkhops. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of you sometime soon, and
absolutely.
The rest of you guys, because sounds like some really cool opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it was interesting because I started following your YouTube channel and then realized how close in proximity we were, and so it was great to finally get together and do some flying.
Yeah, you guys are tons of fun up there, so you help add fun to the family, I guess.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so we're going to go up and we're landing on Lake Winnipesaukee up in New Hampshire, and that'll be my first water landing ever, so I'm super excited.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I've never flown anything with floats or wheels.
Oh, that's cool.
Wheels with floats before.
Excellent.
And I want to get into that because obviously you guys know that I'm moving to Florida sometime pretty soon. So I'm hoping to find a connection down there with an amphibian, whether it's something small and fun like this or a caravan amphibian, so I can go explore more of those islands because, you know, I have a soft spot in my heart for all those fun little Caribbean islands.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's what I like to think, but then the rest of these people are up here in the mountains having fun doing their hikes.
Although I will say one thing that's pretty cool, bucket list item, is landing on the ice runway at Alt Bay. So we're going to be landing on the same runway on the water, the seaplane base of Alt Bay, Lake Winnipesaukee, as the ice runway.
As I do want to come back. If there's any reason I fly back up here real quick after it's like snowy and terrible up here, I want to do it for that.
Okay, perfect.
Definitely, because there's very few things on my aviation bucket list item other than just having fun and exploring. That's one of them. And the other one I just mentioned, which is super weird, is I want to fly an airplane where the throttles are up here. I don't know why. I just like either the Twin Otter or some amphibian. Like, I just really want to do that. So one of the things we're going to do on our way over there for you guys, in my trips down to the Bahamas, you guys have seen us having our life jackets in the back, and everybody says, well, you should be wearing them the whole time. And that's, you know, there's no rule that says you have to be wearing them the whole time. It's kind of whatever you're comfortable with, just like whether you fly single engine over water without having floats or whatever. Some people say the airplane's going to flip over. Some people will go and quote the survivability and egress rate and say that it's really good. And there's so many debates you could do, and we've been actually trying to dream up, this is me and my crazy engineering friends, like some tests you could do to either simulate or to actually go out and do a physical test, like Mythbuster style, and prove this. But one of the things we're going to do today is put on our flotation devices in flight to see how cumbersome this is. And if you're willing, I'd actually like to try it with the autopilot off.
Sure, let's do it.
That's all right, cool. Let's go.
All right.
I have the easy one, you have the hard
disconnect.
one.
Oh, you're going to give me the, okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I can get them for you.
Okay.
That'll be my job.
Actually, that's good because we need to start to descend into Laconia, to Alt Bay.
Yours.
Thanks. Yeah, yours is pretty easy. Yours is like a fanny pack.
1 o'clock, 10 miles northwest, bound 27 at 6,500.
Result number 1, scrape self on autopilot servo. I think that calls for the Yakety Sax song along the way.
Boston approach, Cessna 525.
You good?
I'm good, yeah.
All right, plane's yours.
Okay.
Well, there's our results, however many seconds that took, and a little bit of blood. So, hey, it's results, right?
It's results.
Kind of like Mythbusters, you know?
That's right.
So, seaplane questions.
Yes.
So what do you do if you want to land there and there is a boater who is literally just in the middle of it because he has no idea that it's even a runway?
I usually just, what I try to do is I'll do a low pass first. So I'll overfly the area. And that does two things. One is we can identify if there's anything we have to worry about that's going to impact our landing. The second thing is it should give somebody an indication if they're in a boat or a jet ski that we're coming, you know.
Yeah.
And so if somebody's just like coming, I assume that they can't see me.
Yeah.
So I just get out of there, go around, you know, land again. I don't see any boats, kayaks, canoes, anything that's going to negatively impact us.
Probably because it's a Monday morning.
That's right.
And it's cold.
That's why we're here today. On the weekends, I wouldn't come near this place.
Yeah.
With boat traffic, it's crazy. We should probably explain it. That's We see that thing's flaking out, but that's the probe, not the engine having issues. All right, so gear is up for water landing. Gearing is up and locked. I visually verify it. The mirrors. Okay. Got our approach here.
And then you'll have to walk me through what you do with the rudders on the way down.
Sure.
So right now they're in the up position?
They're in the up position. We wait till we're on the water and we're a boat.
That's what I figured, yeah.
All right, so there's one notch of flaps.
You said you went up to Maine for your seaplane training, right?
Yeah, Twitchell's.
Yeah, I've heard that name before.
Yeah, it's a great place.
How many hours did you put in doing that?
I want to say like over 2 days, I want to say it's like 7 or 8 hours.
That's kind of what I figured, yeah.
And then you do the check ride.
Because I very much want to do that. I just don't know. Maybe somebody online can tell me whether I want to do that now while I'm here in Massachusetts or like, you know, near Maine or whatever, or if I want to do that down in Florida.
Right.
It's one thing I love about YouTube is you can get really good advice too.
That's
really bad advice.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
At least for
Advice
me.
nonetheless.
Yeah. At least for me, I can usually get really good. There's some fantastic people that contribute to my comments.
Well, you get enough of them, that's for sure. Okay, we're set up well for our landing here. This is good.
I'm excited. Said stall is 70 something?
No,
Or 30 something?
36.
36.
So what I want to do now is I'm bringing in a little extra power, a little extra speed here, so start to slow it up, put it in our second notch of flaps. And let the speed bleed off, and I want to get about halfway down the trees here. I want to keep the nose up attitude. Okay, good. Let the speed bleed off. It bleeds off really quick.
Gears up for water landing.
Power here. We're down.
Wow. I don't know how to describe what I just felt. that was really neat.
I just put the water rudders down, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
I think the hardest part of flying a seaplane is actually the taxi.
You said it very closely resembles boating, though.
It does, but with the wing, you have a lot of, you know, the wind.
Yeah.
It has its way with you. I mean, there are times when, you know, if you're going down this way, depending on what the wind is doing, especially if it, you know, if you get a good
Going sideways.
tail, yeah, or you can't turn right, you can only turn left. So sometimes if you want to go that way, you can't turn right, you have to turn left and go all the way around.
Oh, look, it's our wake.
Yep.
It is like boating.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, now we get flat water. So what we're looking for is 30 knots. Now what I do is I pull one float out of the water.
Really?
Yep. Huh. Reduces drag. Okay, now watch, it'll accelerate. Now we want 40. Now when we get 40, we just pull up and it pops off the water.
Fascinating.
This is the fun part here.
Yeah, do you mind if I just take it along the
please.
coastline?
Help yourself. I was going to just tell you.
So what's our elevation off the water right now?
We are about, 20, 30 feet.
Okay. How much coordination do you need in this plane?
It's a lot.
I guess actually, now that I'm feeling it, it's a little bit easier to judge.
Look at how much rudder you need on this.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier to judge your altitude off the water.
Right.
Okay, so now there's a boater.
I would say we're 40, 50 feet, right? Well, we were lower than that before, but nice. Now you're getting the hang of it.
I love
so much
these little
fun.
coves. Yeah.
This is like the funnest thing to do is drop down and just cruise. That's the Mount Washington, the big boat.
That's a ferry?
Yeah, it's like they have functions and events on there.
Oh, neat.
One of my favorite things to do, you don't think about it too often with a seaplane. You always think just landing on the water. But the other thing that's nice is like I'll go out over the coast, over the ocean, and I will drop down to like 10 or 20 feet and fly down the whole coast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like all the way down, you know, coast of Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, just cruise the coast at 10 or 20 feet because you're not worried about losing an engine. It kind of opens up that, you know, it gives you a little more freedom though with that.
That's what I look forward to enjoying, especially if I have an amphibian, but in down south in the Caribbean,
Yes.
where the water's always warm,
Right.
you know, as long as you bring a bottle of water,
Right.
it's kind of more of a party than it is anything else.
Absolutely.
You're not worried about hypothermia. Now look at that machine.
Wow, that's a nice boat. Yeah, so you can have a wedding on there or a big function. That's a fun flying little bird, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. It's just so great to be able to do this and not worry about
not
an engine
think about
failure.
it. Yeah, it's totally different.
It's kind of different too, because you know I use my airplane a lot for business, for traveling, whether it's for this, you know, whether it's for flight schools or research or whatever. And I never get to go around and have fun, so this is just so uniquely great for me.
That's great.
I love this adorable little island here.
Yeah, there's a lot of islands out here in Winnipesaukee.
Maybe I'm just obsessed with the islands. So I'm looking for some more opportunities, likely with you guys, to do more professional work and maybe even produce some whole packages that we can sell to make people better pilots, better student pilots, maybe just a package of adventures.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know, you could.
I mean, that's how we get into business too. We started with our focus is completely pilot proficiency, so we don't get into passing the test or the check ride or all that stuff. So, and it's a good place to be because people really appreciate it when you put good content out there. And if I could do a quick shameless plug for if you go to PilotWorkhop.com and you're interested in seeing what we do, you can we have all kinds of free content. You can download some good free training.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
All right, so we're set up on downwind now. I'm gonna.
Cool. You have the plane?
Okay. So this is basically the Alton Bay landing right here.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back and do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it in my Warrior or something else, but it's going to be lots of fun. And today, you can't even tell that it's already winter in New England.
Gears up for water landing.